Welcome to Job to Business Empowering Your Dreams, the podcast that takes you on a journey from being a job holder to becoming a successful entrepreneur. Are you tired of working for someone else's dreams and goals? Do you want to become your own boss and turn your passions into a profitable business? If yes, then you are in the right place. In this podcast, we'll bring you interviews with successful entrepreneurs, industry experts and leaders sharing their experiences, strategies, and insights for transforming your career and unleashing your entrepreneurial potential. Join us on this exciting journey and let's empower your dreams together. So, welcome back, dear listeners, to another inspiring episode of Job to Business Empowering Your Dreams. I'm your host, Milentina Marcus, and today we have a very special episode lined up. We'll be diving into the empowering journey of individuals who have transitioned from traditional jobs to pursuing their dreams through entrepreneurship. Our aim is to motivate and inspire all of you to follow your passions and to make your dreams become a reality. So let's get started because we have a special guest today, someone who embarked on this transformative journey and turned her dream into a successful business. So please welcome today, Alexandra Ciuciu. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Hi. Thank you very much for the invitation. Hope
We
we
are
have
delighted
a great
to
time together.
Super, and thanks for having time with us. And you took some time from your businesses because you don't have only one business. We have more businesses. You are an investor, and we see immediately all your entrepreneurship experience. We are delighted to have you, Alexandra. And to begin, can you tell us a bit about your background and the job you had before taking the leap into entrepreneurship?
Yes, it all started in 2010 when I come in Norway I chose to come in Norway to ensure an easier life for me and for my son. And when I come here, it's a small and very beautiful island in Norway. And for first 2 years, I didn't work. I just stay home and take care of the house. I stay with my brothers. And I raise my son in peace and silence. In the meantime, I find small jobs cleaning in the houses, and was a very good experience for me because I do something else and my brothers can help me and take care of my son, and I can do these small jobs between these 2 years when I have money from Romania, staying home with Mark. In the meantime, because in Romania, before I had Mark, I worked in while I studying at a pharmacy, and I have experience. And my big brother, he was here for many years, and he asked me, what if we open a pizza here, because you have experience? And I was very happy to help him and do that, of course. And it takes a little bit time to get the paper done and everything, but then after a while this dream come true, and we open a pizza place here on the island. I helped my brother and I worked for him for 6 years. And then but before that, after I these 2 years that I stay home and I just take care of the house and my son, exactly in March, when it expired, the benefit from Romania, I got for job in greenhouses. It was a very good welcoming job, and it was perfect for me because it was only 3 days on week, and I can work a little bit and take care of my son a little bit. So this was my job for from 2011 until even after I have my own business. But then I quit. So it was for a while time. But in the meantime, I work in greenhouse, and then we decided to open pizza together with my brother. I helped him, and it was a long journey. In 2017, I become a member of John Maxwell Team School, and then the challenges comes. I mean, you can do more. you are more valuable than that, and you can do something else and make a difference. So I say, okay, what should I do? So then I told my brother, look, it's my last 2 months, because it was 2 months that you must do sign a paper and tell your boss that you will quit. And then I meet a girl from Romania that have a salon in town in Stavanger. And then my dream was in Norway all the time to have a salon, and I love it to make massage and things like that. So I say, okay, I would like to do that forward. So I speak with her. She helped me to open for first time my first company. And I had paper and everything was done. I started the salon, and I quit with pizza after almost 6 years. So for me, it's very important when I do something to do with all my heart, to be involved 100%. If I don't feel that click, I quit and I do something else. That's me. So after 2 weeks, I feel that it's not 100% for me. So I tell her, look, it's very okay here. But I feel that I need something else. Also in all this time, my priority was not my career, was my son. And it was a little bit difficult to go every day in town and find the time to come back and take care of my son. So all this together determined me to come back. So I quit. So my first business was for 2 weeks. And then
it was a good experience. So it was a good experience. So in 2 weeks, you learned so many things. I'm sure of it. Yeah. Okay, so it's very interesting that you said you started to think that you can do more because you started this journey in personal development. And this is extending your mindset, and this makes you ask for more in your life. What are some other key factors that pushed you to make the transition and pursue your dreams through entrepreneurship? Because you achieved more dreams through entrepreneurship.
Yeah, in 2012, for first time, I get a job to cleaning in a restaurant. And from cleaning, I end up in the kitchen. And that boss was very different than Romanian boss. It was very different. That's the word. And I stay here. And then I say, because in the meantime, we made a plan to open a pizza, but helping my brother, it was not mine. I work for him. So that was the click that pushed me, that you can be your own boss and also help others to have a job, because you have that. Each of us, we are unique and have different skills, different value, right? And then when I finished with the business in Stavanger, my brother decided to come back in Romania. And then he told us that he will sell the pizza place. And I was like, okay, because in the meantime, after I start study at John Maxwell team, I start dream. And I write down and made first step. I made another step, I write down another thing to do and things like that. And then first time I decided to open a pizza in Oradea. And I made a plan, and I have a consultant that helped me with the business plan and everything. And everything was done. I was very happy. Maybe I come back in Romania, because Oradea is a big city. And yeah, there are different opportunities. And my mother, that she is one of my mentors. She helped me with everything, but they refused my project. So I was like doing nothing. But I didn't push and force the things to do it, but I weighed the opportunity. I think I weighed the perfect opportunity for me, because each one of us, I'm sure that we must be prepared that opportunity comes one day. So when my brother decided to sell pizza, I remember that I was in one call with Paul Martinelli, and in the end of mentorship call, we can put question. And I asked him, look, what do you advise me? It's I am between to go back in Romania and open a pizza place, or to buy a pizza place that I already built it, and I had my brother, and I also worked in the last 6 years here. And he told me, if I'll be you, I will choose what is safe. I mean, you never can compare Romania with Norway in experience. And if you choose to buy business that you already know, and it's not out of your comfort zone, it's something that you know and you love it, and you grow it, then you can extend in Romania, right? So that was the click. I said, okay, I will do it. So I don't tell my brother nothing. I just wait and I speak with my mother, right? And we said, if it's for me, nobody will buy it, because it was for sale. It was many person that come and ask, but nobody decide. So then in July, my brother must go back in Romania 2018. And in May, I was in Romania for a trip, and then I decide. And I come back in Norway. I told my brother, look, if nobody buy it, I will do it. And he was like, you don't have money. And it's true, I didn't have money, but that doesn't stop me to do it. And I told him, look, we made a plan. I pay monthly 3 years, right? He decided the price, and then with no money, I buy pizza and I pay monthly. And after 3 years, it was everything paid. So it's very important to love and follow your dream. And you don't need to stop because you don't have money or something. Because if that thing is for you and you love it and you want it, I mean, all the things will be together and help you to do it.
Excellent example, because many people want to start a business and they stop because I don't have money, I don't have the resources, I don't have the time, I don't have. But yes, you should think how to find the money, how to find the time, how to find the right people, how to find the resources. So you are a great example that if you follow what you desire, you'll find the opportunities and you'll find the solutions. So this is a very good example that focus on solutions, don't focus on problems. Alexandra, exactly. It's a great, I think our listeners will be so inspired about this example of how to go in a business and how to find solutions, how to pursue your dream. You became an entrepreneur. So finally you had your own pizza place. You became an entrepreneur in Norway, so not in your own country. This is very interesting because it's not your country. You opened a business. You are making a business now in a country which adopted you. So it's double difficult comparing with others. But on top of this, you are a single mom. So having a business, not in your country, not knowing very well the language or maybe learning the language. On top of this, you're a single mom and you had so many challenges as a mom. So it can be overwhelming. How was for you that period of time? Because you had a son and you were so involved also in raising your son, also having the business and being entrepreneur. How was that overwhelming period for you?
All the time it's hard, it's not easy, but if you find inside all the time, the power is inside, and all the solution that you need, they are there. You only need to activate it. And all the time when I had moments, because everybody, we have moments when you are very excited and then you feel that is too much, but you don't want to give up, but you don't have the power to go forward. So I had that moment and many, and I think everybody have. But all the time, for me, for example, it was my mom. Like, she is my number one mentor, and all the time I call her. And speaking with my mother, I find and I recharge myself. And then second, it was and it still is the mentorship program. All the time, like a business woman, it's very important for everybody to have a mentor or something, or people that they are for you and they are there when you need them. Not every day, but if that day comes and you need advice or something, it's important that you have that people around you. And for me, it was my mom and the school. I mean, all the time when I had difficult moments and I didn't have power to go forward, I just take my laptop and log in and listen. I choose a course, and I just recharge myself by doing that from other experience mentors.
Excellent, you said about asking help, because many people and many women like you, when they are so overwhelmed, they feel that it's at the end of their power, they don't go to ask and they support, and they don't go to ask an advice or to stop a little bit to take a breath and maybe to listen to something to empower them more. So it's good to ask an advice, to find somebody like a mentor, or maybe somebody to ask an advice or to talk with somebody. So very good, this part. Thank you for this one, because for sure many moms are willing to open a business, but are having this difficulty thinking about how overwhelmed will be this one. Okay, so it's not impossible. Again, focus on solutions. Not a problem.
Yes.
It's not a problem. So Alexandra, it's proving us that no money, no entrepreneurship experience, not so much time having raising as a single mom, raising her son, and she succeed because you don't have only one pizza place now. Tell us a little bit about your businesses and your investments now.
Yes, after 4 years with pizza, another opportunity come to me, and that was to extend my pizza place in another island, the next island. And that opportunity first time comes after 1 year that I start with Fine Pizza, the name is. But I was like, I really love to do it, but I feel that I'm not prepared for that, because for me it's very important in life to don't jump. It's very important to take step by steps. And I was like, okay, step 1 was done, step 2, but I can't just jump to step 6. I need a little bit experience with my first business place and like pizza. And then I say no to that opportunity, but I didn't regret. And after 4 years, that opportunity comes back to me again. And was like, this time I was prepared. I already have 4 years experience by running this business. And that opportunity was perfect because it was close to the first one and was easiest for me to manage both of them. And also to have time for my son also. That was very important for me. So I say yes. And yesterday, last year in September, I opened and I extend the second place, the pizza place. And yeah, in this area of business, I have already 2 pizza place. So I'm really happy. Was very challenging also with the second one, but I didn't give up. Like I say, I go for all the time. And also I like to have another security, like I learned from the school, right? That is very important to don't invest your money in just one business. You must to have different, because you never know what will happen. So it's good to have like a security.
Of
So
course.
I have this business in Norway, but also I love my country, and one day I hope I come back, if I come back. And also I have like a cash flow income from Romania. I have an apartment that made me money and a house, a guest house.
Oh,
So
what a
this
great
all this
investment.
together, it's each one of them have a story, and I'm not ashamed to say that I was not prepared to have no of them, but I say yes. And it's very important to say yes and prepare, like for Martinelli say jump, fly, and then like when you decide to do something, just do it, and then you find the solution. Because if you wait too much, you will not do nothing in life. Just
Super.
wait and think.
A great lesson, this one is jump and just find solution after. Just say yes to a good opportunity and then find out how to do it. So very good this one, because you are one great person which is very open to opportunities, very open to listen to other entrepreneurship opportunities. So you are open to extend your portfolio. You are all the time looking to create more, because you understood that you can do it more. So even if you are a busy person, you are still open to extend your businesses and the areas where you can invest. So, which are some key lessons you learned because of in this journey?
Was many, but first of all is never give up. Second is you must invest in you. I mean, all the value is in me. I invest in myself a lot of money, and I am proud of that, because you are a businesswoman. It's very important to be upgrade. The time change, and one of the key is to invest in yourself continually, and then you can do everything with that power that offer you all the things that you learn. I mean, you learn a little bit, you practice a little bit, and this was my example. I try to mix them and keep them together all the time. Learn, do the step, and evaluate your steps, because this is very important also. All the time, it's place for better. Today we do something is good, but tomorrow I evaluate today, and of course it's place for more and better. So if I can say, this is some of the keys from my experience, and I still continue to do it daily.
Thank you very much for all your lessons you shared with us, because they are so valuable lessons. You learn with money invested, you learn with effort of your energy, you learned in time, and now you shared with us, and thank you very much for this one, Alexandra. And as we wrap up this enlightening conversation, what advice do you have for our listeners who may be thinking to a similar transition from a job to starting their own business?
If they believe 100% and they feel that they are for that, because we are different, and this is good. It's very good that we are so many on this world, and all we are different, and all we have different skills, right? But if you who listen to this, you feel that you can do it, you must do it. I mean, you don't need to wait. The perfect time will never come. So just do it, and the rest will come on your way, 100%. That was my experience. For example, I want to share what that was the most exciting experience that I have. I learned from John Maxwell School that it's very important to write down your dreams. I mean, when the end of the year comes, I write down what I want to do from next year, right? And then I write down that I would like to have a house, and my son, when he is on the age that can stay alone, he can rent a place from close to my house. Like in Norway, all the houses are with 2 levels or something like that, and you can rent it out one. So I write down, I want, and I need to have a house that we can live together, and one level to earn money for us in the meantime. And I was with Marcus. We used to go and have our time together in out of the house. And I told him, look, Mark, his name is Mark, what do you think about my idea? It's very, I'm very excited about it, because the culture here is different compared with Romania. Here, the kids start work, and that is something that I really love it. I mean, anyway, I come from a big family, I must work. But, and for me, it was very important to raise my son in this culture, and not to choose only what I want, do everything that it's compatible with him. So I write down what should my house looks in Norway, because I never think to buy a house in Norway until 2021. In 2021, I was thinking it's time to have a house in Norway because I live here. So I just spend a lot of money to pay for others instead of save money for me. And then when I decide what I want and I write it down, and I just give water to that dream daily, right? That's very important to all the time repeat in your mind and with loud what your dream is. Then just like that comes one opportunity, and exactly the house how I want, with 2 levels. And I didn't have money. I was not prepared for that. So, but I didn't say no to that opportunity. So I say, I want, but look, this is the problem. I don't have 25% that you need to have your own money, right? The bank give the rest. So because I didn't say no, because I knew it, I don't have all that money, I say yes, and then I try to find solution. So I tell to that man, look, I want the house, but can we make a contract, and that 25% of the money that I must to put down, I give to you monthly. And he say, yeah, why not? So that was one of my exciting experience that I have. So it's very important to never stop doing what you love. And if you work today and you feel that you can go forward and give up to work and start your own business, just do it. I mean, just follow your dreams, and the rest, the solution will come all the time.
Excellent, this part, and thank you. Great advice, because you don't need the resources at the beginning. You need to be resourcefulness to bring the resources, to find, to look for,
Correct.
to create the solutions, to create the resources. So excellent for this one. Thank you very much, Alexandra, for sharing your inspiring journey and insights with us today. Your story for sure will motivate our listeners to pursue their dreams and unlock their entrepreneurial potential. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Bye-bye.
And that concludes today's episode of Job to Business, Empowering Your Dreams. Thank you all for tuning in. And remember, no dream is too big when you have the courage to take the first step. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.